Pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crowd begins with a pass. This is caught downfield. It's down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
48-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Buddy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
On the 3.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Why, Tony?
Now, Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That his first touchdown this year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Hiking and team.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And another 1st down. And another big gain. This time 23 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Run down back at the 45-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Ward going to hold on to it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10. On the give, it's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Tennessee.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Deputy Ranger.
Off play action, it's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They come up now on third down and 4 to go.
Come on. 70.
This one finds locking down the left side. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Tennessee.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pollard. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Again, they try Pollard. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60.
On first down, it's Ward. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Open right side is a Conquo. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
And he'll take this one in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Now a shot here, deep middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Thanks to the score, Titans 48, Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Why, Tony? Oh, ready? 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. those are the guys that really make it in this league, and you're going to get a good test of it right here.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Here comes a reverse. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Texans.
Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
second down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4. At the Texans.
On play action, Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Third and 9.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another Houston Texans.
On first down, it's Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. And he's out of bounds. Still short in the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
All right. 118. That's it.
Throwing on second down. Stroud hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the quick, right?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He was defended by Garrett Stingley.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Out of the gun, Ward.
at the 45-yard line.
That caught Tony Pollard. And to move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Take pass. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Here's Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. 4 yards. Sly's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back to the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert.
On first down. Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll look forward for a couple. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
1-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Legarius Sneed.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, back up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead, just resulting in that turnover.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Street. Ready?
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On the ground, it's Pollard. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for an H-Town.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Stroud. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll air it out down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Look hot, look hot.
On play action, Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. From the gun, here's Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness, meets great scheme. All you need is great execution. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
There's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Ward. Oh, the ball's out. Looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did. So Tennessee keeps the ball. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll run with Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That is high. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And a big conversion for 2, And it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, shot. Number 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Wyatt. Go.
On first and 10, Ward. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to record his second sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
The slot man in motion right. On the handoff, Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll motion the slot man right. Back to throw is Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 37.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Stroud. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Look to hot. On the quick, right?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Right, Tony. All right. 118. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's goal. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Flush tip, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Look to hot. Why, Tony?
To throw, it's Stroud. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. And they give it to Powell. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go! Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Ready.
Ward, out quickly, it's Ridley. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Texans 37.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Stroud. Gonna set up to throw. Open man, that's Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down throw for Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throwing is Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jeffrey Simmons. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Back to throw. Mills. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go. Set. Nice.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Ward. It's made right side by Ioman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, Ward pushed out to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Those are seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
At the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are